Hello and welcome to another video on the Slaad. And in the last video I talked about them in their human form. What about in their Slaad form? Well, one thing to bear in mind is that either in human form or in Slaad form, all weapons will suffer half damage. Okay, this reflects the nature of their skin. Okay, so it's very resistant to damage. The weaknesses of sunlight and cold will apply in Slaad and human form, but you must remember this one when dealing with combat. Now in combat, the Slaad have a choice. Either they can remain in human form or they can change to Slaad form. If they choose to change to Slaad form, then they are unstoppable. They are extremely powerful. They're probably one of the most powerful creatures in the game that I play. Now, immediately, it's the grey Slaad which will transform. They will immediately double in height, so they will now be 12 to 15 feet tall, and they will have 32 hit points that will double as well. Remember, all wounds are halved. They will also be able to regenerate half a hit point per minute, but this applies probably after combat, because combat with the Slaad tends to be very short. Now the Slaad, very rarely in my game, most creatures have one attack, but supernatural creatures and very powerful creatures may have multiple attacks. The Slaad have multiple attacks. They have 2 attacks, and both attacks are +4. The damage a Grey Slaad does is D10 +7. There's 2 attacks. This is a claw and bite attack, and it is a ferocious attack. Any 10 rolled, it means the Slaad has bitten the opponent, and this gives an extra D20 damage, and an odd number is explosive. So essentially, the Slaad have just ripped the opponent apart. Okay. Now, because of the nature of the Slaad and the terrifying nature of their attack, terror applies. Now this is a concept I use in the game, which I'll explain in another video, but any character level 1 or 2 must make an immediate charisma roll, or they'll just flee in panic and terror. They will not be able to attack. Okay. But there is a weakness. The Slaad have a weakness, and this is instability. In Slaad form, they are suffer from what's known as instability. This briefly means that any roll of 1 means there's a 50% chance of disappearance, which means the Slaad become unstable and they go back to their own plane. Any double 1 equals an immediate disappearance, and that includes all the Slaad. So that is one weakness to bear in mind. Okay, thank you very much.